Welcome back to Aeon's End Legacy. We're doing Chapter 3, In Search of New Power. And we've got Astria and Death Maiden taking on the Spawning Horror. We got a frozen pod minion out there. We have the Ether Extract ready to go off, which is not good. Yeah, and the Breeding Chamber sitting at 7 health. If it gets to 11 or higher at the end of the Nemesis turn, spits out another pod. Alright, shuffle enough. Let's find out who is going first. Death Maiden gets to go first, which is actually quite good. Alright, Death Maiden's going first. She's got a couple of pretty good spells prepped. Well, not pretty good, they're weak, but the Spark spell is going to do 1 damage, casting it from 3. The Frozen Pod minion only has 1 health left. We already took the shield off last episode. Frozen Pod minion is defeated, which is excellent. Then she has the Bug Zapper. And that's going to deal 1 damage. If this damages a minion, deal 1 additional damage. So it's going to deal 2 damage. It's going to cast that off. Against the Breeding Chamber, it's going to take it from 7 health, knocking it down to 5. So we're keeping the Breeding Chamber under control so far. Death Maiden now has her hand of cards. She's got a Force Transfusion. She'll put that in Open Breach 1. If you have 3 or more charges, gain a charge. She's got 4 Ether. Hey, 4 Ether. With 4 Ether, I think she's going to go ahead this time, and she's going to go ahead and get the Branching Radite. It's a gain 2 Ether card, but if you have 2 or more prepped spells, you gain an additional Ether. So it would be worth 3 if she's got 2 prepped spells. So we're going to go ahead and get that. It might be a bad idea. I don't know, but we'll find out, I guess, soon enough. So she's going to put down her cards in any order. They're all the same. 2, 3, 4, 5. For her next hand, Ether, Neural Wreath, Fire Chakram, Spark, and a Crystal. Alright, that's going to be her hand for next turn. Let's go back to turn order. Alright, turn order time, and we have Death Maiden 2 times in a row. Okay, well, let's go over to Death Maiden's area then. Have her take another turn. Alright, so Death Maiden gets 2 turns in a row. She has the Force Transfusion ready to fire off, and it's deal 3 damage if you have 3 or more charges. She has none. So this is going to deal 3 damage, and we have to decide where the 3 damage is going to go. I think we're going to go this time, and we're going to hit the Spawning Horror. So 3 damage is going to take it down to 44, because that's the way we're going to win, is by taking the Spawning Horror out. That leaves a Breeding Chamber with 5 health on it. We can't do anything about the Ether Extract card. So now she gets to play her cards. Alright. What is she going to do? Let's take a look at... I just wanted to look quickly. Yeah. Don't want to actually do that for Astria. And so what is she going to do? Well, she's going to go ahead and play Focus any player's Breach. Any player may prep a spell in hand. I think she's going to go ahead and focus her own Breach 4. So she's going to focus her Breach 4. And then she can prep, any player may prep a spell in hand. I don't want to do that for Astria because I want her to keep the Bending Beam until she opens her Breach 3, which she has not done. And so we can prep any spell in hand. So we'll put the Fire Chakram in Open Breach, or the Focus Breach 4, and we'll put the Spark in Open Breach 3, so it doesn't matter. That leaves Death Maiden with 2 Ether left, and I don't know if she wants to get another Fire Chakram. Or take a charge. I think she's going to go ahead and get another Fire Chakram for 2. It's another spell. I think that's what she's going to do. So there we go. That's going to be Death Maiden's turn. Her last turn. Episode, she gets to put her cards back in any order. She'll put them this way, and she draws up 5 new cards. She gets a crystal. We're going to flip this over. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's going to be her deck. So her hand will then be Branching Radiate, Crystal, Bug Zapper, Spark, and another Crystal. So excellent. See, this is going to give her an extra ether now because she has 2 prep spells. It's all good, but I feel like time's slipping away a little bit. Alright, back now we go to turn order. Alright, it's turn order time, and ooh, Astria goes. Ooh, we might have a double whammy with the spawning horror at the end of the episode. I don't know. Let's go over to Astria. She gets to take a turn. Alright, it's Astria's turn. She has a spark. I'm kind of wonder what we want. Let's do the Force Transfusion first. Deal 3 damage if we have 3 or more charges. Gain a charge. She has 2, so that's not going to help her. But it is going to deal 3 damage. And I think we're going to go ahead and put the 3 damage right on our Nemesis. 44 down to 41. Whittling it away a little bit. Got a Spark spell left. And I think with the Spark spell, we're going to go ahead and hit the Breeding Chamber, taking it from 5 health. That's going to knock it down to 4 health. If I can find the 4 on the die. So there's down to 4 health. And now she gets to play cards. So she had a master plan for herself. She's going to take her 3 crystals for 3 ether, and she's going to open her breach 3. So now she has an open breach 3, and then she's going to be putting her bending beam spell into the 3rd breach, which then will ultimately have it dealing 5 damage. So that worked out well for her, I think. She's going to put her cards in any order that way. And 5 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll see what she got. Spark, Crystal, Crystal, Ancient Kyanolith, and the Life Bringer. Okay, that's it for Astria. Back now we go to turn order. And I got a bad feeling about this. Oh wow, Astria. Holy goodness. Okay, we had Death Maiden go twice, Astria go twice. She's going to be going again, so that means our Nemesis is going to be getting the last 2 kicks in. Ooh, that could be painful. Let's go to Astria and see what she can do on this turn right now. Alright, well, Astria's got the lovely Bending Beam prepared in Open Breach 3. Deal 2 damage. If the spell was cast from an Open Breach, deal 3 additional damage. So it's going to deal 5 damage. And we're going to do the 5 damage directly to the Nemesis, taking it down to 36, I believe, health. 36 from 41, doing it 5 damage. So that's getting it there a little bit, but it's going to be rough. Alright, Astria's got a Spark. She'll put the Spark in Open Breach 1. She's got a Life Bringer, which is if you have 3 or more open breaches, gain a life. She's got 2. So she's got 1, 2, 3. She's got 5. She has 5 ether. So she's going to take, I think, 2 of her ether to focus breach 2. And then she's going to take 1, 2, 3 ether to open breach 2. So now she will have 3 open breaches. So the next time she plays her Lifebringer card, she's going to start getting some life back. Alright, she can put her cards back now in any order. I know she didn't buy any cards that time, but I think it's important to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For her next hand, it's going to be Crystal, Crystal, Ancient Kyanolith, and Neural Wreath. I like all of that, but there's no spells there. Ooh. Alright, that's the end of Astria's turn, and yes, the Nemesis is going to be going twice. This could be painful. Yes, indeed. The Nemesis is going to go twice because it hasn't gone yet at all. I'm going to put this card out here so I don't forget. Yes, we are triggering this card now. The Ether Extract, Unleash. Well, Unleash means the Breeding Chamber gets 3 life. It's going to go from 4 health up to 7. Okay. But that's not the end of this card. Any player suffers 1 damage and discards 2 gems. Death Maiden's got Branching Radiate, And oh, she could do that, suffer a damage, and then just get rid of this and not evolve that card. Or we can go ahead and look at Astria. Astria can get rid of an Ancient Kyanolith and a regular crystal. That would still leave her 2/3. Would still leave her 3 ether. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to have Death Maiden get beat up? That would only leave her 1 ether, which she wouldn't be able to do anything with. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to have any player suffers 1 damage and discard. So we're going to have Astria suffer the damage. She's going to go from 6 health down to 5, which sounds horrific, but she does have the ability to heal. She is going to go ahead, though, and get rid of the Ancient Kyanolith, which is a cost 3 gem and a regular crystal, and discards 2 gems. If both of those gems cost 0, you evolve. Well, they don't both cost 0, so she doesn't. So this card doesn't evolve, and that's going to be the end of this card. So we're not going to put an evolve sticker on it. That's good, but we still haven't even processed this yet, which is Ambush, Unleash. Well, Unleash, 3 health. This is going to go up to 10, which is not 11, so that is at least good. Gravehold suffers 2 damage. Gravehold suffers 2 damage, 30 down to 28. Okay, Gravehold takes the first beating here in this episode. If this is Chapter 4 or higher, it is not. Then it would evolve. We would evolve this card, but we're not evolving it because it's not Chapter 4 or higher. That's the end of the Nemesis turn. The Nemesis is sitting at 10 on the breeding chamber, which is not 11 or higher, so it's not going to spit out a pod, but we're going to come right back. And we're going to have the Nemesis, of course, going again. Okay, Nemesis going again for the last turn of the episode. So, no cards in play, but we are going to be pulling a Nemesis card, which is the Leviathan Egg. Persistent Evolve. Wow, maybe if we can get rid of it. I don't think we can. Leviathan Egg. Persistent is just evolve. When you evolve this card, read card EO2. Oh, crap. Well, that's all that's going to happen. It doesn't really do anything else, just except it just sits there. It's the end of the Nemesis turn. The breeding chamber is not at 11 plus health, so we're not going to spawn a pod. And that's going to be it. And so, we're sitting now at the end of the episode. I'm going to shuffle up our turn order cards. So we have the Leviathan Egg out there. Oh, and I put a die on there, 5 health. Damn, we don't have enough firepower to take it out, I don't think. But maybe we do. Maybe we do. I don't know. Depends on the turn order. It really depends on what the turn order is next episode. So, I'll reshuffle them as well. Nemesis, sitting at 36 health. Gravehold, 28. Astria's at 5 health. Death Maiden's at full health at 10. We have a Leviathan Egg out, which I don't want to evolve, but I may have no option. And that's it. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Aeon's End Legacy. We're doing Chapter 3 in search of new power with Death Maiden and Astria trying to take out the spawning horror. So I hope you join me next time. And yeah, we'll see you then.